And once again, what is up, my fellow patriots? How y'all doing out there in America? Land of the free, home of the brave. It's me, the Wicked Wizard, back with another one. My last video, I made a video about some Democrats finally getting arrested. A judge got arrested for harboring a fugitive, illegal terrorist gang member in his home, feeding him firearms, and yeah, and I was like, "Yay! First person I've seen in handcuffs, and I want more of this, Pam Bondi." And I guess I got what I wished for. We got another judge, this one out of Wisconsin, who has been arrested for aiding, abetting, obstructing justice, and allowing an illegal, violent criminal, illegal alien to escape justice and get away from ICE. As a matter of fact, these lefties have gone so insane. This is the picture that was on the judge's courtroom door. Look what it says. Attention, if any attorney, witness, coordinator, or other court official knows or believes that a person feels unsafe coming to the courthouse to courtroom 615, please notify the branch 31 clerk to request court appearance via Zoom. Wow. Wow. Really? So this judge is saying, you illegal violent criminals that have been, committing other crimes after you broke into our country and have court dates in my courtroom. If you don't feel safe, if you're here illegally and you feel ICE is going to come get you, well, hey, you don't even got to show up in court. Isn't that nice? You could just do a Zoom call, and that way ICE can't get you. I don't believe that's ever been extended to American citizens, but hey, what do I know? But uh, I'm glad these people are getting locked up. Do I tell you that? Here, check this. This is insane, right? Here's the state of Wisconsin Department of Administration. Actually, I think I'm going to need some glasses to read this one, guys. Let's see. What does this here say? Instructions for state employees encountering ICE or other federal agents at their workplace. Again, this is from the Department of Administration, state of Wisconsin, right? Stay calm, don't rush, notify your supervisor immediately. Ask the agent for their name. Make sure you see a government issued badge. Verify their stated identity and agency against the information on their badge. Why are they here? You ask to seek supporting documents. And it goes on. Call your office of legal counsel and speak directly with an attorney. Do not do any of the following. Do not answer any questions, including when an agent asks about someone you know presents a warrant with an individual name. Yeah, so lie to them. Don't answer questions. Do not give agent access to any paper files or computer systems without speaking to your attorney. Do not give your assent for the agent to enter into a non-public area. The agent must have a judicial warrant to do so. Remember that every state employee has a duty to protect confidential data and information collected or maintained by the state of Wisconsin. Really? And to keep that information away from ICE. Wow. I mean, what's going on, man? Do we are we a nation of protecting illegal criminals and screwing over law-abiding citizens? Is that what we've become now? Because you hate Trump? I mean, what the hell's going on? This never happened before, ever. This was never ever a thing. Obama got rid of, like, I don't know, tens of millions of immigrants. No such signs or posts. No pushback from the judicial branch. No injunctions. No nothing. Clinton, same thing. Only Trump. Only Trump. They have to do. They hate Trump so much that they have to be against everything that he's for. So if he's for getting rid of violent illegal criminals, then they're against that. They love their violent illegal criminals. But again, I think that the reason they love their violent illegal criminals is because that's what they are themselves. They're certainly criminals. They're corrupt as hell, and they hate America. They don't like us. So what the heck? But again, Pam Bondi. I'm starting to like you again. I'm starting to like you. I got to admit, I was having some doubts there for a minute. I know things take time, and I am so happy to finally see some things pan out here.
So rare for victims to want to cooperate. They wanted to cooperate. They were sitting in the courtroom with the state prosecutor. The judge learns that ICE was outside to get the guy because he had been deported in 2013, came back in our country, commits these crimes, charged with committing these crimes, victims in court. Judge finds out. She goes out in the hallway, screams at the immigration officers. She's furious, visibly shaken, upset, sends them off to talk to the chief judge. She comes back in the courtroom. You're not going to believe this. Takes the defendant and the defense attorney back in her chambers, takes them out a private exit and tells them to leave. While a state prosecutor and victims of domestic violence are sitting in the courtroom.
Wow.
Yeah, you see that? You heard that, right? This judge screaming at the ICE agents, yelling at them, and then takes this violent criminal thug back into her courtroom and escorts him out a back door. What was this man in court for, you might ask? I don't know. Let's check. What happened? Oh, battery, domestic abuse, infliction of physical pain or injury. Another one, battery, domestic abuse, infliction of physical pain or injury. And a third charge, battery, domestic abuse, infliction of pain or injury. This guy beat up a bunch of people into near an inch of their lives. These victims are in court, thinking that they're going to get their day of court and justice. And what happens? Yeah. Judge kicked out the victims, invited it back in, the violent, illegal alien criminal, and then took him out the back door so ICE couldn't get him. Isn't that nice? Wow. Guys, tell me what's going on, man. I mean, what's happening in our country that this kind of stuff where these people just love violent, illegal aliens, terrorists, anybody but law-abiding citizens. Yep, that's the way it is. Well, thank God Trump won. That's all I can say. Anyway, tell me what you think about all this down in the comments. And until next time, peace.